And as the Lakers entered the building, there was a fierce look in their eyes. That's the look of a team out to defend its home court. And the game arrival, sponsored by Express. Dress like a pro. The busy freeways of Los Angeles, a hallmark of this sprawling metropolis. We're coming to you from Southern California. Thanks for joining our Tuesday night broadcast of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. We've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony at the table with me. And the fourth member of our crew, David Aldridge, our sideline reporter. And our third month into the season, things becoming a little more clear in the power rankings. You look at the Raptors, they sink a little bit here in the rankings. Still, though, remaining in the top 5.
And when you look at the Lakers, they just understand how good they really are. One of the biggest hurdles is to avoid complacency, though, down the stretch.
Here are the 5 for the Clippers. Robert Covington out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Ivica Zubac. Then it's Paul George. And it's Mann in at the 1. And for the Lakers, we've got Russell. LeBron James is out there with Hachimura. And there's Davis. And it's Beasley in at the 2-guard spot. Smitty, the increased pace of the game, how does that affect players, you think, trying to get through the season in terms of, say, fatigue?
You know, I think for the teams that those coaches understand, they do a great job of playing 10, 11, 12 guys throughout the season. It usually bodes well. It's those organizations that's going 6, 7, only 8 deep. You see those guys start to fatigue, and any injury, then you really see it shows up on paper and on the floor when you're not a deep team.
Lakers shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. The first free throw is good.
Being a lottery pick often comes with high expectations, but Russell has shaped into a quality NBA player.
And so he makes both from the line. Man, he's guarded by Russell. Outside, George. The Lakers with the rebound. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Yeah, proficiency from range, away from home, much easier said than done. They played a terrific ball game.
Yeah, and you could see the crowd's reaction with every make. It wasn't pretty.
Using outstanding floor awareness there. Russell's ability to pick apart the defense and find the open man.
Man passes to George. George double teamed. Man, he's guarded by Russell. 6 on the shot clock. Man sinks the 15-footer.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Now here's Beasley, coming off a solid outing against Philadelphia. Davis kicks to Russell. Back to Davis. It's up a 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Davis has got 5.
Already one of the league's more creative assist men. Russell making people around him better.
Leonard, the pass to Man, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
It's his first trip to the line. And he's good on the second. The Lakers with the ball. 4-point game. Outside, Russell. Takes a shot at the elbow. Count that one.
Look, this is how you draw it up coming out of the locker room. 3 of 3 so far.
Man passes to Leonard. Pass to Man. Zubac trying to break loose. Nice D from Russell. Lakers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. James outside. And there's another one for the Lakers.
And usually teams go on runs and it comes from a lot of layups and dunks, but not now.
Man James covering. And the rejection by LeBron.
You got to keep an eye out for LeBron. He may be lurking. What a block that one was.
Here's Hachimura. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. Let's take this moment to bring you a leaderboard featuring a very well-rounded group. The top rebounding small forwards in the NBA the last 10 games. Fifth on the list, LeBron James.
And maybe they're not the biggest or strongest players in the front court, but that hasn't limited their ability to get in there and mix it up and come up with a lot of rebounds night in and night out.
This group, they all play big, and the numbers they're able to put up on the glass makes them so valuable.
A nice shot by George.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Beasley, the pass to Russell, to the wing on the left. Lakers passing it around. Beasley kicks to Russell. Back to Beasley. Shot clock at 6. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
Man passes to Zubac. Dishes to George. And Davis pulls it down.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
Wasted no time on that one.
Impressive, really, from that short 17 area. They are not missing many.
Man passes to Leonard. Jacks up a 3. Drills it from outside. He's got 6.
Kawhi is carving up this defense. Love his awareness. He is finding the open man. That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Sinks the three-pointer.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Outside, Davis. He dishes it to LeBron. Russell kicks to Davis. That's no good, and now he's missed 2 and made 2. Ivica Zubac may not block a lot of shots, but Smitty, he is still a solid defender.
What Zubac does is a great job of challenging players at the rim and provides great help from the weak side. He does rack up a lot of defensive fouls, but hopefully that decreases with time.
James. Right side Russell. Beasley with a clean look. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
An occasional over-the-back call is fine with him. That's just how he plays and how he attacks the glass.
It's how a lot of people play now. Rebounding techniques have changed over the years. Purists would say, not for the better.
To the left wing. Leonard, the pass to George. Great D that time from James.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
That one doesn't drop. Clippers have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Yep, that one goes.
In this period, they're beating him, and he's feeling it.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. It was a victory here for the home team last time these guys met.
Not a close contest either.
Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Plumlee, he's checked in for Zubac. Morris comes in for Robert Covington. Gordon's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Powell in for Paul George. And Smitty, for teams that tend to go deep into the playoffs year after year, season after season, it takes, I'm assuming, a mental toll as well as a physical toll.
It does, and that mental toll is just as hard as that physical toll on your body and your mind. And I think for teams that have great leadership and development of those young guys that can play some of those minutes, they usually bowl well.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So for the Lakers right now, we've got Brown. Bamba is out there with D'Angelo Russell. And it's Vanderbilt in at the power forward position. Russell dishes to Bamba. Russell against Westbrook. Right side to Walker. The 3. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got his 5th assist in this one.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Westbrook with a wide open look. Another miss by Westbrook. Russell kicks to Walker. Russell passes to Brown. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Gordon with it. Picked up by Brown. Puts it up from 15. Here's Plumlee, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Well, you talk about physical gifts for the game. Mo Bamba, a 7-footer with the longest wingspan, 7'9.5", and that gives him a huge sphere of influence.
Russell kicks to Bamba. Here's Brown. The Clippers grab the miss. Plumlee's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Mann. Here's the 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. He's got 11. You look at Bamba able to touch the rim while still on the ground. And he gets off the ground pretty well, too.
A good athlete, still getting stronger and developing his feel for the game. But he has something you just can't teach.
And the Lakers with possession here. Gordon against Brown. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Russell. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. To the wing right side. Offensive rebound. Westbrook uses the glass to finish the layup. Westbrook's got the lead up to 7 now for the Clippers.
Like how confident Westbrook is close to the rim. Gets high off the ground and releases his shot quickly.
The pass to Bamba. Up top, Russell. Over Gordon. That's good on the jump shot. That's now 8 points for D'Angelo Russell.
Cognizant of the entire court. Russell aware of where the defenders are and really does a great job creating opportunities.
Bamba with the block.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Shot's good by Walker.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points. You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter.
Assist. Russell's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
To the paint, here's Morris. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And the Clippers lead by 3.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Pass to Vanderbilt, and he dunks it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Westbrook passes to Morris.
And checking out the numbers for D'Angelo Russell. This last month, he's been positively spectacular. He's averaging about 19 points per, 17 assists, and 2.5 steals. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
He's versatile. He's prolific. There really isn't much a defense can do once he catches fire.
Study at the defensive end. Who are the best players in the league at selling a charge call?
I would say Kyle Lowry is one of my favorites. Marcus Smart, P.J. Tucker. Those are the guys that come to mind that do it well. They take charges and also they sell it.
Yeah, Tucker in particular, and I love Lowry. The Tuckers, he'll take it, and you know it hurts, but he takes it every game and multiple times a game, right? I mean, wow.
Yes, indeed.
Here's Morris. Fades away and sinks the tough shot. Morris has got 5 points in the quarter.
Working in that mid-range area. The analytics may not love it, but that's a good look for him.
Here's Russell. Westbrook pulls it in. Westbrook's got his 5th rebound in this one. Puts it up from 17. No good off the back of the rim. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Russell passes to Davis. And it's sent back by Plumlee. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. LeBron, he's checked in for Lonnie Walker. Here's Russell. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. 10 points for D'Angelo Russell.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Man, he's covered by Brown. Man passes to Morris. Count it. Morris has got 9.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
Russell feeling it out a bit. Brown outside. On the wing, James. Outside, Russell. Pass to Brown. Launches a 3. Nailed from three-point land. 5 points in the game.
Defensively, a breakdown along the perimeter. Just too slow to rotate.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. He comes away.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He ended up with 15 points. And that's all we have for now.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been a clinic out there by James.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
So for the Clippers right now, they've got Paul George, Robert Covington out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Ivica Zubac, and it's Man in at the point. Russell kicks to Beasley. Doesn't go for him. And the Clippers will come the other way. And here's Covington from the arc. Leonard. It's good on the putback. And the Clippers lead by 2.
Great anticipation. He has great hands. Kawhi gobbles up second chance opportunities.
Here's Russell. And he banks in the layup. Russell's got 12 points in the game.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
First free throw is good. He hits both from the stripe.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And, you know, we talk about feel and reading the situation. Russell gets an opening there and does not flinch.
Lob pass to George. Outside, Covington. This is it to Man. A 3. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
Man passes to Leonard. And the Clippers miss again.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Inside. Here's Davis. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Zubac has got his 5th rebound in this one. The Lakers with the rebound. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's on Kawhi Leonard. Some terrific NBA players right now out of Michigan State. Smitty, we know that's your alma mater. Which of those guys do you enjoy watching the most?
Kevin, I really enjoy watching all of them because I've got a close relationship with all our Michigan State Spartans. Gary Harris, Draymond Green, Jaren Jackson Jr., Bryn Forbes, Denzel Valentine, and the list goes on. I love because I watch them and I know they're going to come out and play extremely hard because of Tom Izzo and the Michigan State brand of basketball.
Here's James. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Robert Covington picks one up.
LeBron's explosiveness right there. If you're not a step early, you're probably going to foul him.
And both free throws good for LeBron.
And he's been rock solid at the free throw line tonight. A little bit of an unexpected bonus for them.
Man passes to George. Now Leonard, covered by Beasley to end the run. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Leonard.
The power, the length, the ability to finish. Leonard dominant in that painted area.
A drive by Russell. Here's Hachimura. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. Clippers trail by 5. George passes to Zubac. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Zubac has got his first 2 points of the night.
And how about the bounce pass there being used to perfection?
Here's Davis, and the rejection by Zubac. There's the pass to George. Pass to Leonard from downtown. Rebounded by the Lakers.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
There's Russell with the 3, kept alive. No good on the shot.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Clippers trail by 3. And George, here we go. And Davis sends it back. They retain possession. Floats it up for Davis. The alley-oop layup, very well done.
Credit the vision of LeBron. Leave even one guy open, he'll find him.
The Clippers shooting 31% here in the third. Offensively, they are looking bleak. And the Clippers call time here.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
Some changes for the Lakers. Vanderbilt's checked in, and it's Lonnie Walker in for Beasley. Plumlee finds Westbrook. Pulls from the top of the key, and Davis pulls it down.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
And finished off by Walker.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Clippers trail by 7. Gordon with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And with this opportunity, we can show you this season's top shot blocking team. The Lakers, number 1. 4th, the Clippers.
And these teams have both hung their hat on their defense, especially in the paint. We're looking at 2 of the premier shot blocking teams in our league.
No good on the second free throw. Davis with the basket on the assist by LeBron. LeBron's got 4 assists in the game. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. down in the low post. It goes. Lakers leading by 7. Pass to Vanderbilt. Here's Davis. Out to Russell. James outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Russell. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. We're out halfway through the season and a chance here to recap where all the teams in the West sit in the standings. A look at the Lakers. Quite a season they've assembled here, guys. Perched up there in first place and playing terrific basketball game in and game out. And, of course, the Clippers just need to take it a game at a time.
And when you look at the Clippers, most of the preseason predictions were right on the money when it came to them. I mean, a playoff contender, but not necessarily championship caliber.
I agree. As good as they've been, they do seem like they're missing that true killer instinct that sets the great teams apart from the good.
Nails the wide-open jump shot. Russell's got 6 points in the quarter.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
Here's Westbrook. Plumlee trying to break loose. Morris. And James pulls it down. LeBron's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Here's Davis. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Here's George, and it's George finishing it off.
And I just love the aggressiveness from George, just slicing apart the defense with that terrific ability to penetrate.
Walker with a clean look from outside off the mark.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Westbrook, and Davis pulls it down. Davis has got rebound number 13 for him here tonight.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And the Clippers call time here. You look at James, what a contribution.
You have to make it harder for him to score. Deny the ball.
And it's the Clippers with the ball. They have yet to put up any points here in the 4th. Gordon, the pass to Westbrook. Back to Gordon. Five on the clock. Elbow shot. He squares up and sinks it.
Working against size, he's just crafty enough to carve out some wiggle room.
And that's tough to do from the mid-range because help can come from anywhere, but he beats everyone to the punch.
Davis is out there with Hachimura. And it's LeBron James. And there's D'Angelo Russell. And it's Beasley in at the shooting guard. That's the Laker 5.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
You can't afford to give him space. Those kinds of mistakes have been the story of this game.
Leonard kicks to Gordon. Passes it to Mann. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Westbrook with a deep 3. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Back to Beasley. No good from outside. Clippers trail by 12 and pushing it up. Here's the Clippers. They grab their own miss and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Have to be very careful when you're guarding Gordon. He's adept at putting pressure on the defense.
The free throw drops for Gordon. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Lakers leading by 11. Russell inside. LeBron kicks to Russell. From outside the arc. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got 6 assists here tonight.
attention to detail is what's helped Russell improve his scoring ability every year.
Leonard. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
You know, as ice cold as he was in the first half, that's how hot he has been since the break. No one can match up with him right now.
It's Beasley on the wing. The pass to Davis. Over Westbrook. Again, the Lakers.
And watching that defensive effort right there, you wonder how much they want this game.
They are getting buried tonight with plays like that one, allowing too much space for a good shooter.
Covington dishes to Gordon. Not going to go that time. Great tee that time from Davis. LeBron left side. Outside, Russell. Back to James. Over Gordon. Misses off the right iron. Clippers trail by 14. Looking to get back on track here. And he comes up with the deuce. And it's 8 points for Russell Westbrook. Lakers have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Russell kicks to Davis. Lakers working the ball around now. Now, here is Russell. Beasley outside. Offensive rebound. Davis on the follow.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. The Clippers have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Pass to Man. Fires the 3. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. He's got 20.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
Pass to Hachimura. The putback, and no good that time. And the Clippers will come the other way.
Hasn't been able to dial it in from distance. He has just the 1-3, and that was in the first half.
Free throw good, Gordon. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Smitty, the NBA now preventing teams to sell international sponsorships. I mean, the league just continues to grow globally.
They have done a fantastic job. Teams can now enhance their visibility with this deal, and their internet makes this all possible when you get a chance to watch these teams all over the world.
That's a good point. Leonard attacking. Rebounded by the Lakers. James has got 5 rebounds tonight. Back to Russell. To the middle. Here's Hachimura. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. They get Russell Westbrook.
And you can see what makes Hachimura a tough cover. He can beat you with finesse, and also he can bring the hard hat.
And he makes the first.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Zubac is checked in for the Clippers. Paul George comes in for Russell Westbrook. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And although he started playing the game later in life, Hachimura has picked it up well, and exciting young player to watch.
Here's Leonard. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not so unlucky 13 shots. So it's the Lakers now. They lead by 11. The drive by Russell. It's good. Russell's got 5 points now this quarter.
An active competitor. Russell won't go down without a fight, especially around the rim.
Passes to Leonard. For 3. And another 3 for the Clippers.
Hey, continue to stack it up from 3. He's got 2 in each half so far.
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. Shot from the top of the key. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Zubac has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. In the corner, George with it over Beasley. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from George.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Russell passes to Hachimura. Here's Davis, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And right there, you see the decision-making ability of Hachimura. Sets his man up perfectly.
And that one falls for Davis. Clippers trail by 11. Man passes to Zubac, and Davis sends it back. And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. And it's the Clippers with the ball. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. Outside Russell, and they double up Russell. The pass to Hachimura. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Man passes to George. He feeds it to Leonard. Zubac trying to break loose. Does not find the basket. He's shooting 50% from the floor on 14 tries.
Yeah, and that's been the story of the game. I mean, the rebounding has been very one-sided.
And Leonard has it in the corner. Trains the three-pointer. Leonard's got 22.
This is the consistency he was looking for in the first half. Just took him a while to heat up.
Pass to Russell. An open look for Beasley. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Now here's Leonard, guarded closer. And Davis pulls it down.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
And they double up Russell. Three-pointer. And Davis can't get it to go. Clippers trail by 11. And stolen by Russell. To the inside, James. And LeBron throws it down.
A guy that great, you have to make somebody else beat you. LeBron's been hot tonight.
And here's Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Well, we know Leonard's an elite two-way machine, but there he shows us the artistry.
Outside Russell, right side Davis. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Davis has got 15 points here in the second half.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Lakers leading by 13. It's Russell with the drive. Right side Davis. Lets it go from the wing. And another basket for the Lakers.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Lakers.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this is a great team effort by everyone.
And so when you look at the season record, this one will tally up win number 43 on the year.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for D'Angelo Russell.
You have to appreciate the unselfishness. He kept the ball moving, kept everyone involved, really enjoyable to watch.
Outside Leonard. Passes it to Man. Just 4 to shoot. Connects from three-point range.
And you got to like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
They've put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
Russell finds Davis. Beasley outside. Outside, Russell. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening. It's Friday night, and live on 2K Sports, we're going to bring you the NBA. And we've got a chance now to get caught up on how the standings are looking in the West as we make the push through midseason. Look at the Lakers. They've been in peak form as we've watched them play some tremendous basketball with an eye toward the postseason. And, of course, there's the Trailblazers. They have a lot of ground to make up.
And when you look at Portland, they're already looking to the offseason. And that's a shame. Their fans deserve a little bit more from this team.
The body language right now kind of telling the story. Losing takes a huge toll on you, especially during an 82-game grind.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Reddish out there with Jeremy Grant. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Simons in at the 2-guard. And for the Lakers, we've got D'Angelo Russell. Hachimura out there with LeBron James. And there's Davis. And it's Beasley in at shooting guard. And in tonight's game, pride definitely brought its stake. When you were with the Spurs, or any of the teams, talk about some of the epic conference rivalries you played in.
Well, I always go back to playing against the Phoenix Suns and the 7 seconds or less Steve Nash-led teams, along with the Amari Stoudemire, and what Mike D'Antoni was introducing to the game back in 2005, 2006, which, by the way, Kevin, everybody's doing now.
Right, yeah.
But tremendous talent on the court at that time, tremendous disparity in style of play, and watching Steve Nash during MVP years trying to conduct his team against the vaunted Spurs. Fantastic, incredibly competitive match.
And a lot of speed. I mean, it was eye-opening to watch.
And it was the Spurs trying to catch up. So how are we going to do the rock'em sock'em game against the 7 seconds or less? That kind of took care of it.
And it's Davis missing. Grant surveying the D. First quarter, just over a minute played. Reddish the pass to Lillard. Clock at 6. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Well, we just see this time and time again from Damian Lillard, a quality decision on the pick and roll.
Lillard against Russell. James, good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
Uncovered at the rim. finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And the shot goes in.
Love that Damian Lillard is developing that little floater in the lane. Smart to recognize the defense collapsing.
James, the bounce pass. Davis finds Russell. Back to Davis. Pulls up. High post. The offensive rebound. Hachimura.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
And that one, good. Lillard's got 6. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Russell against Lillard. Russell dishes to Beasley. Back to Russell. Lakers working the ball around now. Hachimura, no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
A nice shot by Simons.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
Russell looking around. Second chance shot, and it's Davis laying it in.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
Simons, the pass to Lillard. Up and in for the basket, number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
One thing about Lillard is he can go with either hand when he's attacking the rim, and that makes it very difficult to defend.
Here's Russell. Drops it in from 14 feet away.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
No, he's automatic from the mid-range, and the defense knows that it's a mistake to give up a shot like that.
And Lillard gets it to go.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Now the pass to Russell. Outside, Davis. And it's off from three-point range. For the Lakers, they won their last contest, that game against the Clippers.
Yeah, let's give a shout out to their defense in that one. The intensity, the shot block.
Oh, that was huge!
Incredible.
Never get tired of LeBron James in the air doing wonderful things.
Portland trailing here. Simons surveying the D. Nurkic kicks to Lillard. And it's sent back by Russell. And they're running. LeBron, that's a two-pointer. Here's Davis. Lillard against Russell. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Here's Davis. That shot, no good. Great D that time from Nurkic.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. Back to Russell. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
An active competitor, Russell won't go down without a fight, especially around the rim.
And you see Jeremy Grant on this team, he means so much more than just his stats.
He's a fantastic glue guy, and his teammates talk about how unselfish he is on the floor. Great team player and an even better chemistry guy off the court.
And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Russell. 8 points for LeBron.
You got to do better than that, or at least try. LeBron James, just too strong, and a little contact is not going to go a long way.
Reddish the pass to Lillard. Down low, here's Simons. Nice D from Russell.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
LeBron dishes to Davis. Sinks that one from the post. Davis has got 6 points.
But there's no way that LeBron James is not going to come in and dictate the tempo of this game. Just keeps his eyes up and drops a nice dime there.
Here's Simons, covered by Beasley. A nice shot by Simons.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Russell kicks to Beasley. Passes it to Russell. Beasley with it. Here's Hachimura. And another basket for the Lakers.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Simons, the pass to Grant. Three-pointer, Lillard. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
This is what you're going to get with Lillard. He's a gunner. Right now, he's gunning from deep range.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. Brent, when it comes to moving around in tight quarters, so it's both teams making substitutions here. Two minutes now played in the second quarter. Simons, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. He's got 6.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
On the court right now for the Trailblazers. We got Jeremy Grant. He's out there with Little. And it's Simons in at the point. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. For the 3. Rebound the Lakers. Pass to Russell. To the paint. Here's Davis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, Portland being up there in the PNW, that's the Pacific Northwest, always means a lot of air miles. Matter of fact, they lead the league pretty much every year in distance travel.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. Brent, you talk about all that travel for the Blazers. That can wear you down.
Well, interesting. The Blazers have done some particular things off the floor for their players, bringing in UV lights into the locker rooms, coffee before the game. It's very much hipster Pacific Northwest.
Malik Beasley, he's checked in for the Lakers. Lakers trail by 12. Here's James. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 5 assists tonight.
And I like Russell's ability to create for others. He does what's best for the team.
Here's Simons. He's guarded by Russell and stolen by Russell. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. That one drops for him. LeBron's got 12 points in the game.
All right, the coaches are going to ask you to stay in front of LeBron James, but seriously, you want to get in front of that?
Oh, great ball movement there.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Simons. He's guarded by Russell. Simons, the pass to Little. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Trailblazers lead by 8.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the Lakers.
Kicks it out to Beasley. They get the rebound. It's Beasley on the wing. Hands it from downtown. Beasley's got himself on the board with 3 there.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Inside, it's deflected. It's stolen by Davis. Here's Russell, and the slam dunk by Russell.
And just changing ends in transition there. You have to stick close to Russell defensively, or he'll get crazy on you.
And Simons has got the ball here for Portland. At one point, they led by 16. So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage
maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
A little. Here's Simons. 6 to shoot. From deep. Portland no good that time either. And it's the Lakers ball. Outpacing them right now in a 15-2 run.
And proving to be effective around the rim. Hachimura leaving no doubt about that one.
Looking at the Trailblazers, they took the last win in their last game against the Rockets. Sharp, the pass to Little. Here's Simons. He's guarded by Davis. Here's Simons. And James pulls it down.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Portland's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Top of the key, Reddish. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. James with the ball. No good from Beasley. Trailblazers have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a three-point play. The Lakers have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
You know, Brett, we know guys love really jawing at each other. What was your criteria for issuing a double technical for trash talk?
Yeah, in today's game, it's kind of like it could be a whisper
Right.
or a wink, you know, the way that they look at it.
It's both sides, doesn't it?
And they just try to curtail anything that could escalate, Kevin. That's really what the referees are doing. As soon as they see some kind of body movement or see guys starting that way, they want to cut it off before anything else happens. So the criteria is a little bit confusing. And sometimes I like to see them getting after a little bit.
Portland trailing here. Here's Simons. 6 points for him. To the inside. Reddish. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And he's shooting his free throws to the tune of 75% this season. Fairly standard number.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. To the middle. And he lays in the alley-oop. And the Lakers lead by 4.
Yeah, nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better. Simons, the pass to Reddish. Misses and the dry spell continues.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
The Lakers have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department. And that one falls for Hachimura.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
And Portland making a change here. Nurkic has checked in. He's perfect from the line this time.
And although he started playing the game later in life, Hachimura has picked it up well, and exciting young player to watch.
Reddish with the ball. Working on James. Now, here is Russell. He picked up 21 points in their last win against the Clippers. And the pass to Sharp. Here's the teardrop. And he sinks the layup.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Passes to James. Back to Russell. Shot from free throw range, and he drops that one in. Russell's got 6 in the quarter.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Pass to Grant. Here's Simons. He's guarded by Russell. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. And the dunk by Grant.
That is a good option. You could throw that ball just about anywhere, even the top of the square. Jeremy Grant ripping one off.
LeBron passes to Hachimura. Back to LeBron. Outside Russell. Tries from 10. Just 5 to shoot. Baseline jumper. The shot misses. And the Trailblazers going the other way. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Sharp, the pass to Simons. Shot is good off the back rim and in. And now just a 2-point Los Angeles lead. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. And they double up Russell. From past the arc, it's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Hitting three-pointers, so important in today's NBA. Good thing Russell's got the range and confidence to do so.
With the floater, and Davis sends it back. Here's the break. Beasley for 3, and the rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And last season, a rare 5-by-5 game achieved by Yusuf Nurkic, 24 points. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Lakers on top, up by 5. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He ended up with 15 points, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Well, so far they won the battle of assists. They played more patient.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side, my brother.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Yeah, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Davis is out there with Hachimura. And there's D'Angelo Russell. And it's LeBron James. And it's Beasley in at the shooting guard position. That's the Laker 5. Lillard misses.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Davis on the follow. Davis has got the lead up to 7 outs for Los Angeles.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Lillard outside. Pass to Simons. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got his 4th assist in this one.
Lillard becoming better at staying patient, knowing that at any point in a possession, he can take advantage of somebody. That time he found the open man.
Down low, here's Davis, and Davis throws it down hard.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Here's Lillard, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That's on LeBron James.
Lillard just plays with a flat-out edge. Dangerous as a player who knows how to draw contact inside.
Lakers leading by 5. Los Angeles, they have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. Free throw good, Russell.
The second overall pick back in the 2015 NBA draft. Russell having earned his first All-Star game appearance in 2019.
Trailblazers trail by 7. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Here's Simon. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
This season, 88% on the line, so he has been in a comfort zone.
And so he hits both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Inside, Hachimura laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Hachimura's got 10 points.
And not wasting any time here. Kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
And there's the pass to Lillard. Launches it. A three-pointer is right on target. Lillard's got 33 points.
And you know what? He's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Pass to LeBron. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Russell. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Trailblazers trail by 6. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, one of the things that the NBA has been forward thinking about is always accepting new ideas. They've got a bunch of them on the table in recent weeks. A mid-season tournament, a postseason play-in tournament, maybe even reducing the 82-game regular season schedule. Now, all of these would be very bold moves, but Commissioner Adam Silver has always demonstrated a willingness to think outside the box. Kevin?
PA, great assessment. Good report. Thank you so much. A floater. Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Damian Lillard.
Well, he's capable of lighting a fuse and putting on a fireworks show. He'll do it in any building. Tonight, he's got it going.
And the slam dunk by Russell.
And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
Here's Simon. And Davis sends it back.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category. No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Now a timeout called by Portland. When it comes to choosing, Brent, the MVP, the Coach of the Year, the Rookie of the Year, all these different great awards, do you like the current voting structure for these big awards right now?
I don't mind the current voting structure. I don't know how you get away from what it is in terms of handing people ballots to figure out who it is that they think have earned those awards throughout the year, Kevin. What I don't like about the structure is that you have media members who are voting on things that have huge financial ramifications for organizations. And when that stuff happens with a player who's going to earn a supermax contract because he made an all-NBA team, what you're going to start doing is restricting smaller market teams from being able to afford the ability to keep their star player with the team. And so that needs to be fixed and fixed immediately.
I do not like the media. Wait a minute.
Wait.
I am the media.
You are the media, Kevin.
Strike that. Let's rewind.
Can we delete that?
Russell passes to Hachimura. And that one goes long.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Here's Russell. They get it back. Deflects the pass. Kicks to LeBron. Shot clock at 5. Back to Russell. Over Grant. With 1 on the clock and the powerful one-handed slam.
And his coaches and teammates love that. They want Hachimura getting after it more on that offensive glass.
To the paint. Russell against Lillard. Outside for Davis. Back to Russell. High post, Davis. And it's Portland with the rebound. And now running up the court, Lillard pushing it up. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on D'Angelo Russell.
It's so difficult not to foul Lillard. He has so many tricks up his sleeve, and you never know exactly how to shade him defensively.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
I mean, every year since his rookie campaign, Lillard gets the maximum attention from defenses. They're schemed to slow him down. That's what's so impressive about the numbers that he's put up throughout his career.
Pass to Walker. Russell kicks to James. Over Little. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Russell. James has got the lead up to 13 now for Los Angeles. Here's Lillard. Softly drops in the floater. Lillard's got 41.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And another thing you like about Russell, just good size at that lead guard position and makes him a handful to defend inside.
Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Davis.
Yeah, sometimes in a game you settle a little bit before settling in, and right now I think he's a big factor in how they're getting to the line.
Rejected by Walker. LeBron outside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And let's check out a breakdown. Looking at some stats for him.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
A platoon swap here for the Lakers. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Portland moving the ball around. Russell against Lillard. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
On the court for the Trailblazers, you've got Reddish. Nurkic is out there with Justice Winslow. Then it's Damian Lillard, and it's Simons in at the 2. Lillard against Russell. Simons, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the 3-point line.
Lillard against Russell. Hachimura the pass to Brown. And it's Russell missing. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Trailblazers trail by 12. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Simons, the pass to Nurkic, and Davis sends it back. Here's Russell, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Damian Lillard.
And although he's still a new kid on the block, he's very crafty, and Russell does a great job of just frustrating the defense there.
Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Justice Winslow. To the inside, it's stolen by Davis. Russell against Lillard. Beasley outside. But they get it back.
Yeah, maybe a little luck, maybe a little bit of heart. Both of those at play here. He's getting every offensive rebound.
Clock at 6. Here's Davis. And it's off the back rim. No good. Trailblazers trail by 13. Grant with the ball. Picked up by Davis. A nice shot by Simons.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Russell kicks to Beasley. Russell against Lillard. Here's Hachimura. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Reddish the pass to Simons. And here's Reddish. He's covered by Brown. Reddish dishes to Lillard. And yep, another basket.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Outside, Russell shoots over Lillard. Here's Hachimura. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And showing some toughness on that take. Hachimura, these kinds of buckets can energize a team.
And now Russell pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And it's Beasley finishing it off.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
And it's Simons missing.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Count that one. And that's now 30 points for D'Angelo Russell.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Trailblazers trail by 15. Lillard fires away from way outside. Offensive rebound. No good from Grant. Los Angeles has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Hachimura. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight. But his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find the rhythm?
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
James checked in for the Lakers. The field for the three-point contest is about to be finalized. And I'll tell you, we have some shooters here who are going to make this year's event a very heated competition.
Kevin, it always is. There's more pride involved in the three-point contest than in any other part of All-Star Weekend. Each one of those guys wants to prove they are the best shooter in the world.
And you look at Lillard, and it's him all alone atop the voting. It's pretty much a done deal that he'll be showing off his long-range skills in the three-point contest.
Yep, and he's going to be scary to have to go up against if he's on that day. Nobody can shoot it like he can when he gets in a groove.
And the excitement for this year's three-point contest.
Yo, you say he gave me a 60. I still gave that nigga a dub. Fuck out of here.
Is in full swing, and so is the NBA. Hey, thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. Hey, Dave.
De'Aaron Fox talked about his mentality on the court. You put the ball in his hands, he says, I'm going to take over the game. It doesn't have to be scoring, just always attacking. Always. Got to be a dog. Don't back down from anyone. Kevin, I know you're a dog. Back to you.
A little intimidation factor, DA. Thanks. Things get clearer and clearer as we move through this season. And as we move into February, here is a look now at the top rookies around the NBA. So many great young stars. Take a look at Murray. While not in the top 5 currently, he's definitely on the radar screen, and he's been playing some very solid basketball.
And as the Rookie of the Year race has taken shape here, these are the young players who are really standing out as the best of that freshman crop.
And you know what? The talent they have, undeniable. And the more they've gotten used to the demands of life in the NBA, the better they've gotten.
And now the Lakers starting group. We've got Russell, Hachimura out there with Davis, and it's LeBron James, and it's Beasley in at the 2. And for Sacramento, they've got Harrison Barnes, also Sabonis out there, Murray out there with Fox, and it's Herter in at the shooting guard position. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles, fresh from a win against Portland.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You've got to trust in the system.
Some guys check the league standings every day. Others try to avoid it. What was your approach when you played?
Hey, I didn't look at them much because we were a team that was struggling, Kevin. We were just trying to find our way to being competitive back in the early 80s with the Pacers. So I never got to the point where we were a team that was looking at the standings daily. And I avoided the papers pretty much throughout my career just because to me was a bit of a waste of energy and time. I had more things to focus on than where we were in the standings and what people might be saying and writing about.
Beasley left side. Poke loose and stolen by Murray. And up the court come the Kings on the break. Davis with it. Sabonis defending. And Davis throws it down.
Yeah, you look at Russell, and one of the things I like most about his game is this guy has great vision and passing ability.
Here's Fox. Plays it up and banks it in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And that one's good. Russell.
You like what you have there. Russell crafty with the dribble.
Fox passes to Sabonis. James against Murray. Pass to Herter. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Fox. A shot off that time, and the Lakers will go the other way with it. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big win because of that bench production. Second unit might be a factor in this one as well.
And you know what? If they run away with this game like they did in that one, I'd expect to see plenty of minutes again for the guys coming off the bench.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
Murray surveying the D. There's the feed to Barnes. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Basket counts. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Trailing by 2. Outside, Davis lets the 3 fly. Barnes grabs the miss. Last outing for Sacramento, they won that game against the Clippers in Los Angeles. Fox passes to Sabonis. Murray against Davis. 5 to shoot. Murray dishes to Fox. From deep three-point range, the Lakers with the rebound.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
For Sacramento, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Sacramento's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Pass to Sabonis. Here's Herter. Back to Sabonis. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. The Lakers in the lead. Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession. Now let's take a moment to see the teams that lead the league in field goal percentage. The Lakers, #1.
Just tremendously disciplined offensively, always looking for the best possible shot. That's how they've gotten that field goal percentage to skyrocket.
Russell against Fox. Sabonis, high post. What a tremendous game he played against the Clippers. Feeds to Barnes.
And I think Barnes is an impressive athlete, Kevin. Now, you can say that for a lot of guys in this league, but he excels at reading the defense and forcing the issue.
Barnes hits them both.
Already already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Russell passes to Hachimura. Good D by Barnes.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Herder, that one goes. Count it.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Russell against Fox. Russell dishes to Davis. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
Just a beautiful read by the former Buckeye Russell. So gifted at making those decisions.
Russell against Fox. Up top, Sabonis. Shot clock at 6. Here's Murray. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And here's a look at some numbers for Sabonis.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Here's Hachimura. Back to Russell. James outside. Goes up from the top of the key, and he hits the jumper for 2.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Barnes can't get it to go.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
The shot's good.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
And it's the Kings with the ball. 4-point game. So the Kings call timeout. They're first. Mark, we know you have great passion for the game of basketball. Any passions that our fans may not know about?
Yeah, I enjoy golf. I'm an avid reader. As you well know, Kevin, we actually share book titles on occasion.
Then for the Kings, Rashawn Holmes. He's checked in for Barnes. Kevin Herter comes in for Murray. Davis is subbed in for Fox. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Holmes finds Davis. Shot from 12. Kept alive by Sacramento. Here's Herter. He's covered by Brown. Passes it to Monk. Over James. Goes up with it again. There's Sabonis, and they finally get it to go. A full night's work on the boards in one trip down the floor. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Davis is out there with Monk. Then it's Sabonis. Then there's Rashawn Holmes. And it's Herter in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Here's Vanderbilt. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got assist number 5 here tonight. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Now, here's Monk. He's guarded closely. Russell knocks it away.
Well, I tell you what, his teammates love seeing this. So do I. I mean, when Russell was able to block a shot, that's a big bonus.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely.
Boy. He makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
It's Davis on the wing. He's covered by Brown. Bamba with the block.
Boy, great timing and awareness there from Bamba. He sends shots away on the daily.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Just 5 on the clock. And that one is good. And it's 8 points for LeBron.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Floats it up for James. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Superb timing by LeBron on that alley-oop.
Timeout called by the Kings. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And how is the West shaping up, guys? Well, let's take a moment here to check it out now that the mid-season grind is well underway. You take a look at Los Angeles, earning the first place position with a terrific record, and we've seen them perform splendidly pretty much all season long so far, and they're definitely the team to beat. And, of course, Sacramento. Not really any threat right now as their record showing a lot more losses.
You know, for Los Angeles, they have caught the entire league off guard. This was not a position anyone thought they'd be in at this stage of the season.
And the credit belongs to them for what they did and didn't do during the offseason. I mean, they had a vision, they set it out, and they stayed true to it.
Over to the wing. Russell passes to Vanderbilt. Back to Russell. Here's James. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got his 9th assist in the game now.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Here's Herder. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Clippers. Here's LeBron. Fires top of the key. He misses his first shot of the contest after making his first 6. Holmes kicks to Davis. There's the pass to Monk. Fires for 3. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
Nothing quite as good as seeing Monk shoot that 3-ball. I mean, fantastic. Measuring those long-range shots up and knocking them down.
And the dunk by Bamba.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, after years and years of rebuilding, the Kings are finally a team on the rise, and they're earning respect. Draymond Green said they've got a lot of young talent, never quit. Probably the fastest team in the history of the NBA. Green said after he plays them, I leave the game exhausted. I go home, I'm dead. And Kevin, we know that Green is pretty accustomed to going all out.
David, he sure is. He's got a lot of engine in him. Thank you so much. Monk, the pass to Herder. Back to Monk. Over Russell. The shot by Monk is no good.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Well, there are some guys that just look to score, Clark, whenever they can. And Malik Monk is one of those players.
Yeah, he's an electrifying offensive player. And he reminds me a little bit of the dynamic and it seems like ageless Jamal Crawford with his ability to score in bunches. Not saying that he ignores his teammates or anything like that. It's just that he's a scorer, and when he's on the court, that's what he's thinking about doing.
Davis is checked in for Los Angeles. Pass to Holmes. Now, here's Monk. He's guarded by Russell. Sabonis, the pass to Monk. Good, nice job down low. Monk's got the game tied up here for Sacramento.
Nice feed, just like his dad. Sabonis is an excellent passing big man. The passing gene was passed on.
Left side, Davis. Here's LeBron. That's in there. Davis with the assist. 14 points for LeBron.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Here's Herder. Covered by LeBron. Herder. And Davis pulls it down.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Lakers.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunity. They're really keeping it up tempo so far.
Russell dishes to James. He feeds it to Davis. Russell with it. Now guarded by Fox. And it's Russell missing. For Sacramento, they've gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Here's Herder in the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
The feed now to Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service dimes tonight. One sweet one after another.
Fox passes to Barnes, and Davis sends it back. And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way and finished off by LeBron.
So special and exciting to watch greatness. LeBron James tonight playing at the highest level.
The Kings trail by 3. Herder passes to Murray. To the middle. Here's Barnes. The kick out to Fox. Shot clock at 5. And stolen by Russell. And no good. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. And that's game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. The Kings have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
And guys,
and so it's LeBron James making things happen.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He had 16 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers. And that'll about do it as we get ready for the
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. They've got Beasley. Davis is out there with Hachimura. And there's D'Angelo Russell. And it's James in at the small forward. Barnes against Davis. Barnes kicks to Fox. Back to Barnes. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Down low. Here's Davis. It's not going to go for him. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. A drive by Barnes. So they take the lead. Barnes has got 9.
And it's nice watching Barnes. I like seeing him convert through contact. That, to me, demonstrates how strong he is on these finishes.
Beasley for 3. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Murray outside. to Fox. And stolen by Russell. Inside. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Russell. And now we'll look at the upcoming schedule for Sacramento. On Monday, the Minnesota Timberwolves will come into town. And then on Friday, they'll be matching up against Kyle Lowry and the Miami Heat.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best. But if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Man, you got to appreciate the overall game of Barnes. He's efficient as a scorer and also works hard at the defensive end.
Both good from the line that time. Lakers trail by 4. And they double up Russell. With some arc. No good from Beasley.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it. And a chance here to see the numbers for Davis. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run. He's putting up about 21 points per 16 rebounds and almost 4 blocks. And he's such a big presence for them on the inside.
Yeah, whether it's sending shots back airmail or cleaning the glass, he's the total package.
The Lakers have gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. LeBron passes to Davis. Back to Russell. Poked away and stolen by Barnes. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
The Kings have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line. Free throw good, Murray. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Definitely not pleased with their rebounding at the defensive end. The number of putbacks they've allowed has been terrible. I'm sure that's what he's going to address during this timeout.
Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Sabonis.
He's really made that a focus of his game these past few years, and it's paid big-time dividends for him. He's become a much better rebounder, and it's increased his value as a player by leaps and bounds.
To the paint, here's Russell. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. And that's 10 points for D'Angelo Russell.
after starting 0 for 3 this half, they finally get one down.
And stolen by Russell. And the slam dunk by Russell.
Boy, improving as a two-way threat. It's big when Russell is making an impact on both offense and defense.
Kings leading now by 4. Fox passes to Herter. Barnes dishes to Fox. Pass to Sabonis. Over Davis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. On deep. Fox, no good. Lakers trail by 4. And they double up Russell. Down low and stolen by Barnes. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Russell against Fox. A second chance effort. Sabonis trying to get open. The shot is good off the backboard. 14 points for Harrison Barnes. Russell looking around. Loads it up for Davis. Lays it in off the pretty alley-oop.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him.
And a nice touch on the finish.
Knocked loose. It's stolen by Davis. Russell passes to Hachimura. And it's blocked.
Outstanding defensive instincts by Sabonis. Really good timing when to rise up to reject shots.
And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. Malik Monk, he's checked in for the Kings. The Lakers also making some changes. Vanderbilt's checked in, and it's Lonnie Walker in for Beasley. And here are the Kings now. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold, this boy. Man.
We're seeing more and more young coaches in the NBA. You think this is a trend? Is it completely circumstantial? What's your view on it?
Well, I think you've got more younger coaches that are capable and able to coach. And the league is quite young, too. I think it's a current trend. But we've seen that before in decades past when it seems the wave of coaches are younger. I think it's more or less kind of the cycle of life that we see.
And the Kings will go for a different look here. Lyles checked in for Sabonis. Murray comes in for Kevin Herter. Mitchell, he's checked in for Davis. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Monk.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Just creating havoc for the opponents the last few games.
Well, he's done it again right there on the offensive glass. I mean, it's a great stretch that he's having here, and boy, I really admire his energy.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And the pass to Fox. Back to Mitchell. There's 45 seconds left here in the third quarter. 6 on the shot clock. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. He's shooting free throws, number 4 in 5 here. And Mitchell drops them both. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
Inside, Beasley, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. This is his first free throw of the game. No good on the free throw. And the second free throw, good. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Kings. They lead by 1. Lets it go from deep. And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist by Fox. Fox has got 3 assists tonight. Russell against Fox. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations, Greg, have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Off target. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. The Kings on top, leading by a point. Live from Golden One Center, you're watching. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. We've got Murray. Mitchell is out there with Fox. Then it's Trey Lyons. And it's Barnes in at the power forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Count it. Barnes has got 10 points here in the second half.
You know, Kevin, I think this is why you got to crowd Barnes all the time, because he's really good at pulling up and knocking down the jump shot.
Russell finds Davis. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Lyles passes to Murray. And Davis sends it back. And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way. They now take the lead. And the Lakers lead by 1. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
About a minute and a half into the 4th quarter now. Fires from deep. Hachimura, no good. The Kings have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. Mitchell kicks to Fox. Pass to Lyles. He dishes it to Murray. Just 5 to shoot. Over Beasley. Murray, no good.
You know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
Knocks down the 3 ball. Went right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Lyles with it. And that one's good. Barnes. Barnes has got it all tied up now for the Kings.
You know, we've seen a much different version of him in this half, guys. He's been sharper, more focused, and more assertive.
Makes it off the glass.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
To the middle. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 5 assists tonight.
And he's coming up big here in the clutch.
Composed under pressure, and he's now 4 for 4 here in the 4th.
It's Davis on the wing. And another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Fox passes to Lyles. Murray outside. And the layup's good off the glass.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
From the arc. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Barnes has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn.
The Kings also with the sub. Monks checked in for Barnes. And then for Los Angeles, Davis is checked in for Bamba. LeBron comes in for Brown. And it's Russell in for Dennis Schroeder. Pass to Sabonis. Right wing. Monk for three. Rebounded by the Lakers.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Russell against Fox. Here's Vanderbilt, and that one good. And the Lakers lead by one.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Fox goes in. Drilled from 11 feet out.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. Fox continues to get better from the mid-range just the way he wants to.
Passes to LeBron, and he gets the bucket.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness. I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
On the wing, James. Over Monk. LeBron can't get it to go.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Now, here's Monk. Three-pointer. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. That's good from Davis on the assist by Russell. Davis has got 6 here in this quarter.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Basket good.
You know, maybe he's not the fastest guy on the court, but quickness is more important than pure speed in basketball. Russell's handle and scoring instincts, though, are borderline elite.
And Davis sends it back. And for the ball out of bounds, Davis touched it last. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Sacramento. He kicks it to Monk. Clock at 6. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. Again, the miss by the King. Los Angeles leading by 3. Russell with a wide open look. Bangs home the trifecta. Russell's got 12 points in just the second half.
Boy, Russell loves to take and make these quick trigger shots. He plays with a nice rhythm and flow to his game.
But no one around him. Offensive struggles continue, missing again.
You know, after connecting on 1 3-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
And it's Davis missing. The Kings have gone through the 4th quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. And that one's good, Barnes.
Even when you try to contain Barnes on the drive, he'll either run through you or he can slither around you. Excellent mobility.
Timeout called the Lakers. Lottery pick back in 2016, Clark. If there was a question for Domantas Sabonis coming into the league, it was about his length and agility relative to NBA athletes.
Yeah, and you know, those were legitimate questions, Kevin. He's not a big-time shot blocker, but he is nimble for a big guy. Doesn't possess the typical length of a guy his size, but he's got great strength. He's got good quickness, if not speed. And that strength and quickness and know-how serve him well.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Beasley's checked in. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Lakers coach talk to his team. He's encouraged where they are at this point in the game, but he told his guys things can turn in a blink. What we need to do is execute the rest of the way. So we'll see if they can finish this one off, Kevin.
Oh, I love the aggressive nature with which Sabonis offensive rebounds. He hustles, he's got great energy, but he's also pretty skilled, and you saw all of that right there. It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
Now, here's Monk, covered by Beasley. The pass to Barnes. The 11-footer. And here's Sabonis. Monk for three. It's good from long range.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second three of the game.
Out to the right wing. Back to James. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Murray with the defensive effort. And now in transition, it's Barnes. Here we go. LeBron passes to Russell. Kicks it to Davis. Takes the three. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Unable to get that one. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. They host the Spurs after this one. That'll be the first of two straight at home. And the shot goes in.
So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
Here's Fox. Sabonis trying to get open. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down to 5 points. That time the bucket coming from Fox. Timeout called the Lakers. Los Angeles leading by 5. Right side Russell, left side Davis. Another possession, another assist.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
He has been a sensational playmaker. Timeout called by the Kings.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
I ain't just searching for something that's real because it's pretty know what they say. But honestly, I pull my point. Sometimes I see him.
Sabonis finds Barnes. Now Monk. Pass to Sabonis. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. The Kings trail by 7. Great D that time from Davis.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
He throw good, Russell.
Guys, it's always good to see a young player start to mature in front of our eyes, and Russell has been that kind of guy. He's done a great job figuring out how to become a better leader.
They get it back. Sabonis with the bucket.
I mean, he is just demoralizing his opponent right now on the backboard. They didn't want anything to do with him on that possession. Almost like they were just giving up on the play.
Greg, I love his ability to carry his team for long stretches in games. And we're right now in one of those stretches. He's been doing this for a couple of games in a row now, so he's rolling.
Fox passes to Sabonis. Shoots it. Not as good in the Los Angeles leads. Cut down now to just 9 in the basket from Fox. One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking. And more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
Fox against Russell. Rolls it from 20. And there's another one for the Lakers.
Guys, absolutely feeling it. When Russell heats up, showtime.
Here's Fox, and Davis sends it back.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for Los Angeles.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And so checking out their season record, this game will become their 45th win.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far. They've won 2 straight.
Yep, but 2 more to go before the end of the season, and they'll obviously be very confident heading into those 2 games.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for D'Angelo Russell.
He affected the game so much with the way he was able to come out and get steals and extra possessions for his team.
Here's Dellavedova. From deep three-point range, and Bamba pulls it down. Russell against Edwards. Lets it go with a 3. Russell no luck. And so the Lakers take the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone. And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interesting matchups tonight. Stick around. We'll be right back with more. Welcome, folks, to what promises to be a great Tuesday night of the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll see the San Antonio Spurs as they play against the Los Angeles Lakers here in Staples Center. Chris Webber is joining us at the broadcast table alongside Greg Anthony and David Aldridge on the sideline. This is Kevin Harlan. Well, we still have about half a season left, but here's where the power rankings stand as of today. You look at the Knicks, they're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And when you look at the Lakers, they've blown away the so-called experts' opinion. People who didn't realize how high their ceiling really was.
And to look at the starters for San Antonio and for the Lakers. You've got Hachimura. Beasley is out there with Russell. And it's LeBron James. And it's Davis at the center filling out the middle. All-Star Weekend coming up, Chris. We're seeing a lot of campaigning to get guys voted into the big game.
Yeah, that's the world we're living in right now. I can't say that I was a big fan of that. You know, guys kind of tooting their own horn and trying to say, look at me, look at me. But again, if I have to put on my other hat, I would say the competition is so close. These are the best players in the world that are just separated by 0.1 of a blocker, 0.1 in points. So maybe sometimes you need to grab that megaphone and let people know, hey, I'm in the small market, I'm over here. Or, hey, I was hurt, but I'm playing well this year. And so I don't mind it because at the end of the day, players, fans, and media, they get to decide, and hopefully it balances out.
And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ball game. Six to shoot. Back to Collins. Over Davis. Davis with some nice D. Russell passes to Hachimura. Good, and the assist goes to Russell.
You have to push Hachimura out of there if you're the defense. He's a real problem on the interior.
Jones against Russell. Jones kicks to Johnson. Over LeBron. They get it again. And Davis sends it back. And it's the Lakers on the break. Russell's running. It's tipped. Beasley outside. And here's James outside. Russell against Johnson. Davis dishes to LeBron. And the three off target.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
That's size winning out. I mean, he needed every single inch to hog in that one.
That time, Russell just sneaks in there on the drive. Defender couldn't react in time, and that was all she wrote.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And so Russell hits them both. The Spurs have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Pass to Johnson. Davis again. It's Collins. And yes, it's good.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Russell kicks to Davis. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Using outstanding floor awareness there. Russell's ability to pick apart the defense and find the open man.
Now here's Jones. 14 points from him the last game against the Clippers in Los Angeles.
And it was the little things, too. I mean, getting to the line, finding ways to get his points any way possible.
4 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. He can't get it to go. And it's the Lakers the other way. Floats it up for Davis. Deft touch on the alley-oop.
Already one of the league's more creative assist men. Russell making people around him better.
Spurs trail by 8. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Out to the right wing. Johnson in the corner. The 10-footer. Count that bucket.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Right, it's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
Now, here is Russell. In the game against Sacramento, very impressive. LeBron passes to Russell. Back to James, over Johnson. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Russell. Russell's got 4 assists in the game.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Collins. 11 points for him in that last game against the Clippers. Back to Jones. From 11 feet away, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. And let's take a moment to honor the Western Conference Player of the Week, ABC.
They say defense wins championships. Well, it also wins awards, and his defense during this stretch has been nothing short of jaw-dropping. He has been disruptive with his challenges and has accounted for a metric ton of turnovers with his ball hawking. You have to give it up to this man.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Covered by LeBron and stolen by Russell. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Yeah, they couldn't do any better than a shooting percentage in the low 30s on that night, guys, and that's pretty much a death sentence.
But it all starts with ball movement. When your percentage is that low, you know you're not moving it well enough. You're not getting your guys open shots.
And stolen by Russell. And here's the fast break. Davis leading the way. Collins with some nice D.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Here's Johnson. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Clippers in Los Angeles. And stolen by LeBron. Got a piece of it. The shot from the low post is good.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And it's Jones with the ball for San Antonio. It's a 14-point game.
And look, a tough rookie season for Zach Collins, but boy, he's bounced back much better in terms of shooting, showing why he was taken in the top 10 back in 2017.
Clock is at 3. Again, the miss by the Spurs. And here's the Lakers. They're on an 18-4 run right now. Here's Russell. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp. And you look at Collins, able to protect the rim and space the floor offensively.
And fits that modern template for an NBA center. Time will tell how good he can be, but he's already making an impact.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Last time they met was in San Antonio.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
Well, how often do we hear it, Greg? I mean, you got to take care of the basketball. I mean, they got to be much more disciplined tonight.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. And the 3 ball is good. Lakers leading by 13. Russell left side. Beasley right side. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got his 6th assist on the night.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
James wide open. A 3-pointer, no good. Spurs trail by 16. Pass to Collins. Jones against Russell. 6 on the shot clock. To the left side wing. And it's San Antonio with another. LA is gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. To the inside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Well, we've heard some people criticize the leagues of, so San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. Lakers shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws, 81% as a team.
Spurs trail by 17. On the court for San Antonio. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Z-Web, the NBA always trying to improve every aspect of the game, and that includes officiating.
Yeah, and it should include officiating, one of the most important parts of the game, and one of the toughest jobs within the business of basketball. I mean, these guys are making calls on the fly without the advantage of the camera at home that we have watching through the screen, or without the advantage of slow motion technology. So first of all, kudos to the refs that go out and give it their best every day. We have the best refs in any of sports, I believe, and we still need to improve on that. The league recognizes that, and I love the fact that everybody's doing it.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Passes it to Collins. Hachimura grabs the miss.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And James throws it down.
Oh, what a crazy connection right there. James knowing when to fly towards the rim. Amazing at completing these alley-oops.
Jones, the pass to Collins. On the clock. Covered by Beasley. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
Yep, it counts. 10 points for D'Angelo Russell.
How many?